What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. Well, I just came back from the store, as you guys can see, and I bought a bunch of snacks because in this video I'm gonna be showing you guys 5 pranks you guys can do using snacks. It's one of the most requested videos lately. You guys want me to show you more pranks using snacks? Well, here they are. Give this video a thumbs up and check it out. Alright guys, well let's get started, and one of my favorite snacks happens to be yogurt. I love eating this stuff. What I have here is Greek yogurt, and this is a strawberry flavor. So let's open it up and see what's inside. So when you open it, this is what you get. You get the yogurt on top. It's pretty plain, right? But then on the bottom you have the fruit, which is strawberry, as you guys can see. So basically the way you eat this yogurt is you pretty much mix it all together and you have yourself some really delicious yogurt. And it is delicious, guys, it is. And it's not that fattening, so this is the perfect snack. Anyway guys, we're gonna set up a prank on one of your friends or family members using their favorite yogurt. So if their yogurt looks anything like this, then this prank is perfect for you to set up on them. Okay, so you're gonna need a brand new one, an unopened one, and we're gonna cut the bottom. We're not gonna cut it off, but we're gonna cut in a U or C shape. So take your blade and then just begin cutting into it. So we just made the cut, and it wasn't perfect, but I did the best I could. So now I'm gonna pull back the flap, pull it up, and we have the insides of our yogurt. And since we flipped it upside down, now the fruit's on the top and the yogurt's on the bottom. Well, it doesn't matter because we're gonna have to empty it out anyway. With a spoon, I'm gonna scoop out everything. And don't worry guys, I'm not gonna throw this away. Try to scoop out as much as you can. Now it looks like this. I kind of had to rinse it out a bit, but that's okay, you don't have to, but I did. Now once it looks like this, we're gonna fill it up with some sour cream. Now if you don't have sour cream, you can just use plain yogurt. So just take some sour cream and put some inside this yogurt. Yeah, just like that, guys. Take your spoon and push it down all the way. Try to flatten it as much as you can. From the outside, of course. Do the best you can. I got the sour cream in there now, just as I want it. And for the replacement of the strawberries, I'm gonna be using some tomato. And this is diced tomato. So it's in a can. I'm just gonna open it up and put some in there. Honestly, guys, I don't like tomato. I think it's disgusting. I'm talking about the raw tomato. I love ketchup. But tomato like this, I think it's very disgusting. And if you look at it, it kind of looks like strawberries. It kind of looks like the strawberries you would find inside this cup of yogurt. So we're just gonna grab a spoonful of them and we're gonna dump them inside this cup. Ugh. Just like that, guys. Now we have ourselves some strawberries inside our yogurt cup. And now lastly, we're gonna close it up and we're gonna wipe this down and use a piece of tape to cover it. Like I said, take a piece of tape, and I'm using clear tape, and I'm gonna cover the hole on the bottom. We don't want this to be leaking at any point. Okay, so here's the yogurt. You're gonna give this to one of your friends, one of your family members, whoever you're trying to prank. You're gonna give it to them. You're gonna give them a spoon to help them out. So when they open it, this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna peel off the top. Ooh, look at that. Looks delicious, right? They're gonna mix it all together. Ooh, strawberries. Yummy. Look at those strawberries, guys. And once they take a spoonful of this yogurt, I'm sure they're gonna barf or something, because this is not good. This is not delicious at all. It's gonna taste horrible. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to booby trap a can of Pepsi. Let's say one of your parents or one of your older brothers and sisters sends you out to get a can of soda for them to drink or whatever. Well, you grab the can, guys, and you're gonna need a push pin and some tape. Well, you're gonna take a piece of clear tape about the length of the bottom. So you're gonna turn over the can like this, flip it over, take your push pin, and you're gonna center it right on the piece of tape. Just like this. And then you're gonna put the piece of tape with the push pin facing down on the bottom Just like this. Perfect, guys. Now, if you have some excess tape that sticks out like this, just use a blade and cut it off because it might give away this prank. But at this point, this is what the can should look like. All right, guys, when you hand them the soda, you're gonna have to hand it to them at an angle like this. Make sure they can't see the bottom, and make sure that you're holding the bottom. Make sure you're not holding the top like this. Don't hand it over to them like this so that they grab it like this. Make sure it's the other way around. You hand it to them like this so that they grab the top. That way they won't feel the bottom. At that point, they can open it right there and then, or they can just put it down on the table, and this is what's gonna happen when they put it down. Just a little tap, that's all it takes, and then you got a big mess like this one. It's a mess nobody wants to clean up. But like I said, guys, that's all it takes. A little tap, a little push of this push pin, and it breaks into the can and it causes the spill. Let's say you're watching a movie at home, and of course, you can't watch a movie without eating popcorn, right? So one of your family members sends you out to get the popcorn from the kitchen. Well, here's a fun prank you guys can set up on your friends and family. You grab any popcorn, and you notice that there are openings in there. You guys can stuff anything in there, anything small enough. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna stick some Tic Tacs inside the popcorn. Now the Tic Tacs are a bit larger, so we're gonna have to cut them a bit. So take out a few, and we're gonna lay them out on this cutting board, and we're gonna slice them in half. You guys gotta be super careful when doing this. Look at that. Easy as that. So now I got 2 pieces that I can use, and then I'm gonna do the same to the rest. Now get some popcorn, guys, and take your little Tic Tac and stuff it in there. Just like this. And I got the white Tic Tacs so they blend in with the popcorn very well. And there you guys have it. Pretty much the popcorn grabs onto the Tic Tac. So when your victim bites into it, it'll give them a surprising flavor of mint and salt. Now you do this to a few and you put them back with the rest, and that's pretty much it. Take this ball to the living room and share it with your friends and family. Like I said, they'll be in for a surprise. But honestly, guys, I already tried one of these and they're not that bad. But if they don't like mint or salt or whatever flavor your popcorn is, it's gonna taste disgusting to them. So try it out. It's not that mean of a prank. Up next, let's mess with your victim's juice pouch. Whether it's Capri Sun or Kool-Aid, it doesn't matter. This prank works with either one of them. So I'm gonna take Kool-Aid, of course, because I love Kool-Aid. Now, we don't necessarily have to do much. We're just gonna have to go to the bottom, push it in, and by the looks of it, there's a bunch of space on there, and we're gonna fill up that space with some shaving cream. And not a lot of it, just a little bit, just like this. And make sure to spread it out evenly, as much as you can. Excellent, excellent, guys. Now you give this pouch to your victim. They'll grab it, they'll take out the straw, pierce through it, just like that, and start sipping on it, right? At this point, nothing is fishy, guys. They'll be sipping on it, they'll be enjoying their drink, but guess what? When the pouch starts to get smaller, it'll squeeze out the shaving cream and it'll get all over your... I just spilled a little bit. And it'll get all over your victim. See, and the thing is that shaving cream doesn't weigh much, so they won't notice the shaving cream until it's on their hands already. I honestly can't remember how many cans of Pringles I've booby-trapped throughout the years. Well, here's another one, guys, and this one's pretty easy to set up. Basically, what you're gonna need is, of course, a can of Pringles. You're gonna open it up, and this one still has its seal on, so I'm gonna remove the seal, but I'm gonna need that seal, so I'm not gonna throw that away. As for the chips, I'm gonna eat all of them, and I'm just gonna save a little stack like this. Maybe like this, not too much. So a stack like this, and I can get rid of the rest. Once it's empty like this, guys, you're gonna take a can opener and you're gonna remove the bottom. That's it, guys. Now we have a long cylinder. Now you're gonna flip over the can like this and you're gonna get some grease. I always use this grease because it always comes in handy. And you're gonna spread some on the bottom of the can right along the edge. This will keep anything from leaking out. Grease always comes in handy when it comes to pranks. Once you've greased up the bottom of the can, you're gonna choose a spot anywhere on the table where you're gonna put this can, and I'm gonna leave it right here. And then we're gonna keep prepping it. The next step is to fill up the Pringles can with any liquid of your choice. And you guys know me, I always choose Kool-Aid. So right here in this water bottle, I've mixed up some Kool-Aid, which I'm gonna add inside the can of Pringles. So here we go, guys. Gently. And as you guys can see, no leaks. Now we're gonna make your victim think that this can of Pringles is full. So we're gonna take the seal, remember the seal that we removed earlier? And we're gonna take some tape and we're gonna tape one piece on one side and then another piece on the opposite side like this. And then we're gonna stick it inside the can of Pringles. And remember the stack of chips that we saved earlier? Well, we're gonna nest them on top of the seal that we just taped on there. And then we're gonna put the lid back on, which is transparent. Therefore, your victim can see that there's chips in there. And then when they see them, they're gonna try to pick up the can and let's see what happens. Chips. So just by lifting it just a little, it'll cause this big old spill right here. Ah, look at that mess, pranksters. Yep, we did that together. Alright guys, well hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. Also, if you want to win an Xbox One like this one right here, all you guys gotta do is go to my Instagram page and just follow me on there. You're automatically entered in my giveaway. I'll be announcing a winner April 30th, 2017. So, just go ahead. Check out my Instagram page, like it, and you're entered. Alright guys, well that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So they'll just press on the bulb, and this is what's gonna happen. Your friend happens to open his binder, and this is what's gonna happen. Right? So let's say they're trying to keep this notebook together and it has some valuable information on it. So they'll just grab the binder clip and put it on there. Did you see that? It actually squirted out. As you can see, this one's a pencil with a real eraser, and this one has the gum eraser. You're just gonna pick up the scissors and just throw them in there, and this is what's gonna happen. Oh, just like that, the balloon pops as soon as the scissors go in.